Are you still waiting for the one you've been crying to Allah about for so long? You want only that person. You love only them. Just one prayer at the end of every salah. O Allah, if they are written in my destiny, then keep them. If not, then remove them. But still, why does that name linger in your heart? Is this a sign from Allah? Or is it just a game of your own mind? Today we'll find out. If Allah wants you to wait, what are the 5 clear signs? And finally, a twist that may just change your entire perspective. Part 1. The real emotion, you don't want to lose them. But you also don't want to lose yourself, or your faith. You whisper in sujood, "O Allah, I'm being patient, I'm trying, but do you still want me to wait?" This isn't just longing. It's not just about them. It's a silent war between your love and your Lord. A tug of war between what your heart desires and what your soul needs. And here's the truth. You're not alone. So many are stuck in that same storm. They've let go 100 times, only to remember again. They try to walk away, only to turn back when the nights get lonely. They pray for clarity, but receive silence as the answer. But maybe that silence is the answer. Because sometimes Allah doesn't respond with what you want. He responds with what will protect your heart the most. What you're feeling isn't weakness. It's your heart being refined through patience. It's your soul being tested through love. You're not failing, you're learning. You're not forgotten, you're being prepared, because the one who chooses Allah, even when it breaks their heart, is the one who will be rewarded in ways they never imagined. And that includes love, in its purest, most halal, most healing form. Part 2. 5 signs that Allah wants you to wait. When love and faith collide, the path forward is never easy. But sometimes, waiting isn't punishment. It's purification. Here are 5 subtle, spiritual signs that your wait might be part of Allah's plan. 1. Their name keeps returning in your dua. You try to forget. You try to move on. But when your heart is raw and your tears fall in sujood, it's their name that rises from your soul. This might not just be emotion. It could be Allah gently saying, "I haven't written an end yet." 2. You both still share a journey toward. Deen, you're not perfect. Neither are they. But you both keep turning back to Allah. You talk about faith. You remind each other about salah. You want something pure. Pure women are for pure men, and pure men are for pure women. The Surah An-Nur 24:26. If both your hearts are growing in the same direction, perhaps the wait is actually nourishing your future together. 3. Your du'as bring subtle signs. After you beg Allah for clarity, strange things happen. Someone randomly mentions them. You hear a reminder that sounds like it's meant for you. You even see them in a dream, one that feels too vivid to ignore. Your Lord feels shy when his servant raises his hands in dua and he returns them empty. At Tirmidhi. These might not be coincidences. They could be whispers of divine mercy. 4. You try to stop praying for them, but your heart won't let go. You've told yourself it's over. You even stopped making dua, but then, on a random day, during a quiet moment, you whisper their name again. That tug may be from the one who placed them in your heart to begin with. 5. You still want them, but now for Allah's sake. Before, you loved them with emotion. Now, you love them with intention. You don't want just romance, you want iman with them. You want to build salah together, not just memories. Whoever marries for the sake of Allah's pleasure, their marriage becomes an act of worship. Ibn Majah. When your love matures into worship, that's when Allah begins to prepare what's written for the best time. Part 3. What to do when you're made to wait, waiting in love, especially when you're trying to obey Allah can feel like walking through an emotional storm. But remember, what feels like delay may actually be divine design. Here's what to do when you're made to wait with your heart in your hands. 1. Mention their name in tahajjud. When the world sleeps, the soul speaks. And in the last part of the night, Allah listens most closely. Say their name in sujud. Speak your longing with sincerity. The silent tears of the night shake the throne of Allah. If they are truly written for you, tahajjud is the door through which Allah may send them back. 2. Make dua for them. Even from afar, love that seeks Allah's pleasure is never wasted. If they're good, pray for their guidance and success. If they're not meant for you, ask Allah, Ya Rab, purify my heart and replace their memory with your love. Dua is not just for reunion. Sometimes it's the tool through which Allah heals you or prepares them. Either way, when your dua is selfless, your heart grows closer to Allah. 3. Don't put an expiry date on your dua. You may ask, how long should I wait? But true love for Allah and through Allah isn't timed. O you who believe, be patient. Surely Allah is with those who are patient. Surah Al-Imran 3:200. Some seasons of waiting are there not to hurt you, but to perfect your saber, to polish your faith, and to make sure that when it does happen, it is beautiful, blessed, and completely worth it. Final twist. Sometimes, waiting is the most sacred. Dua you may find yourself asking, O Allah, I only asked for one thing. Why has it taken so long? But in that very question lies a divine secret. Perhaps Allah is gently replying, My beloved servant, I heard your dua the very first time, but I'm not just giving you a person, I'm preparing your soul, because your dua wasn't just about them, it was about becoming someone worthy of what you're asking for. Allah never delays a dua without reason. He either saves it for a better time, or replaces it with something even better. Sahih Muslim. So maybe this wait is Allah's mercy in disguise, a chance to purify your intentions, a time to grow in taqwa, not just to be loved, but to love for the sake of Allah, a moment to build your spiritual heart before He joins it with someone else's. If you're still waiting for someone, whisper this dua from your heart. O Allah, if they are written for me, preserve them, and if not, free my heart from them with peace. And if you know someone who is praying, crying, and unsure if Allah has accepted their dua, share this with them. Let them know the wait is not wasted. It might just be the most sacred part of their story. Subscribe to Peaceful Deen, where stories of hope, healing, and Allah's mercy reach every heart still holding on.